So question, how much do personal injury lawyers really make? Now, I'm sure you've been wondering, with all those billboards and radio and TV ads and everywhere you turn, there's just another lawyer with a hammer or a strong arm or some other tacky thing on top of a tractor trailer. These guys must be making a lot of money. But here's the thing. Just like in every industry, there are the people that dominate, and then there's everyone else. You know, there's 1.3 million lawyers in the United States, and most of them would like to be the best personal injury lawyers, or at least some sort of litigator that gets paid really, really well. But the truth is, the highest paid lawyers are usually the best marketers or the best litigators. And both of them spend a tremendous amount of time honing in their craft and making their skill impregnable. And if you want to know the answer to how much personal injury lawyers actually make, I started at $40,000 a year for my salary. I graduated with a doctorate in law and a master's in business. I applied to so many different law firms, and the only job that I could get was for 40 grand a year, which was exactly $1,293 every 2 weeks after taxes, $650 a week. That's how much I was getting paid as a lawyer. That happened for a year and a half. Now, 4 years later, my law firm is gonna do over $10 million in attorney's fees. So going from 40 grand a year to 8 figures, obviously that's a huge bump. But that's not how much I make. I pay myself a very small salary because I want to reinvest all of it back into the business. Now, I personally know lawyers that pay themselves $1, $2, $5, $10 million a year because they've gotten to the point where they've built a machine and they've earned it. But most lawyers, especially in the personal injury field, don't make that much. Most lawyers fall into that average 40 grand to 140 grand range. There's some people that are gonna make 150 to 200. There's some people that are, in the public sector that'll make 35 to 40, but most people are gonna fall in that range. So it's not so much about who's making the most amount of money. It's who's making the most amount of money for you. At the end of the day, everyone earns their money in whatever career they choose. If you want to be a police officer, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a master electrician, you want to be a supercar mechanic, you want to be a painter, you want to be a contractor, you want to be movie producing, editing, and videography. There are people that are the best in their industries and they get paid as the best. And then there's everyone else. So if your lawyer is getting paid very, very well, it's probably because they're really good at what they do. And me personally, I don't care how much someone charges as long as I get what I want. I'm not looking for the bottom of the barrel neurosurgeon to operate on my brain when I eventually go crazy. I'm looking for the best of the best, and whatever it takes, I want that person. So if your lawyer gets paid well, it's probably because you're gonna get paid well too.